See that. And so we see there's a huge percentage of homeless LGBTQ youth.
Mm-hmm.
Garfield, what would you say to a parent of somebody that has just kicked somebody out? What would you say to them?
I would say you really need to look into your heart. You really need to look into your heart and to really ask yourself what it is that you would want for yourself, for your child, what it is that you want for your life, and what it is that you are in fear of. Because we're really governed by two emotions in life, really. We're governed by love and by fear.
Oh.
And when we were navigating this journey with True and dealing with our family, our immediate family, we led with love and education. We didn't acquiesce any sort of transgressions or bad behavior, but we really led with love. And when you lead with fear, that makes you defensive. That makes you in fear of what other people would think or how you're going to be viewed. I don't give a shit about any of that stuff. You know what I mean? It's about my kids. So what I would say to these parents is what you want for yourself in your journey, to be loved, to be understood, to be really seen, to be really loved. That's what your children need, more so. So if you're kicking your children out, then you have to look inside of yourself to find out where your anxieties are, where your insecurities are, where your trauma is, and how you're projecting that onto your child and not seeing them for who they truly are. Because it's not about you.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
When you're raising your kids, when you're raising your kids, when you're guiding them, when you're providing this sanctuary for them to discover who they truly are, whatever that is, it is not about you. And that's the unfortunate truth about parenting, is that more times than not, when we get stressed, when we get tired, when we get whatever, we make it about us. We make our kids. When you see a mom
such a great
freaking out on their kids in the grocery store, they're making it about them.
Yeah, and it goes along the lines with what you said earlier. You know, parents, when they have a boy or a girl, they've already set in their mind, where they see this child, and so, when that whole idea is changed. It's still, you still have to think, well, that's their journey. It's not me. It's this isn't about me. So I love this.
I couldn't agree with you more. So what would happen is you have this idea of what your child is going to be, right? When they're a boy or a girl. And I'm not immune to that. When I had True and Jude and Jazzy came along and True was born a boy, I had these ideas because I was into basketball, soccer, hockey, whatever. And when that story
and the fitness world, by the way, the fitness world is very machismo.
Absolutely, 100%. And when that doesn't happen in the chronological order or in the way that you foresee your child growing up, you then make it about yourself. What did I do wrong, or what's wrong with and it's not about you. You have to actively take your head out of your ass and really see your children and discover who they are, because they're on their own person. Because when I was 17, 18, and my kids now, True, when she's 17 right now, she can't wait to leave and spread her wings and do her own thing. You know what I mean? Nobody is the carbon copy of their parents. That's a folly. So whatever that parent feels that their child is going to follow exactly in their footsteps or be exactly who they think they're going to be, you're on a road to ruin, as it were.